Berserk of Gluttony Episode 8 is Fate asking Mine if she has gluttony instead of wrath because she eats so much. She ate all their food supply and they are still traveling. She just says rage burns a lot of calories. Mine gives Fate already eaten food so he doesn't get mad at her. It is just 3 bites of food. That is all Fate had to eat. Mine goes to sleep on Fate because the floor is too hard. Fate asks Greed what Mine is fighting. Greed tells Fate the more he travels with her, he will get an answer. We see Roxy and the group. They are close to the border. Mugen says they are almost to Hysen, and they have made it to Hosen. This is where Fate and Mine were at. They talk about how a Leech Lord lives in the castle, but they do not feel any evil presence. Aaron welcomes them to his land. Aaron knows Roxy from when she was younger. Aaron knows Mason and Aisha, her parents. Aaron is the one who named Roxy. Roxy's parents never mentioned this to her. Aaron retired from being a hero when he lost his family. Roxy asks if he was the one to defeat the Leech Lord. Aaron says a man helped him. Maria and Mugen comment that man must be powerful and they want to meet him. Roxy asks for the man's name. Aaron says he cannot tell. In a flashback, Fate asks Aaron to keep him a secret, which makes no sense. Did he know Roxy would be coming? Because if so, what is going on? I thought Fate wanted to be with Roxy to help her in the background. Fate is ahead of Roxy for travel and he isn't waiting for her. Brah! In the present time, Roxy says they will be going. Aaron asks Roxy if they are all going to Galia. Did the Phaedrix send her? Roxy says she volunteered. Aaron is disappointed in that answer. The Hearts, along with his family, Barbatuses, have been annoyances to others. She was manipulated in coming, he tells her. Roxy tells him she wants to be good, holy knight for her father who died. Aaron didn't know Mason died and what is going on with the split screen again. Aaron asks if Roxy will accept his instruction. He will train her to fight while Maria and Mugen help with the cleanup from the Lich Lord fight. Mason is impressed with the current skills Roxy has. We scene change to Fate and Mine, who have been walking for a long time. This place they are at is where Mine was born. She has no memories here. When she was born, she was taken to the imperial capital. In this place, there is a cocoon. It is a biological weapon Galia's military tested out in the past. The name is a Chimera. It is a vessel with monsters sewn into it. Mine tells Fate they are going to fight it. The stats cannot be read because of all the monsters mixed together. This Chimera is not an adult yet, so they have a chance. Mine wants Fate to use Gluttony's soul-eating power. Mine attacks. There is a woman inside, and the body looks like a robot. Fate is told not to stare at the woman's eyes, and he needs to defeat the woman. Fate doesn't want to because if he uses his powers, she will suffer. Mine tells Fate the woman is not human, but a monster. The Chimera attacks. Mine is able to block the attack. They attack the Chimera. Greed tells Fate the Chimera can regenerate, so they need to work extra hard. Mine attacks again. Greed tells Fate every time Sloth is used, Sloth becomes heavier and more powerful with every swing. The Chimera transforms and grows wings. Fate is not happy that Mine is doing the attacking and is protecting him. He needs to be stronger to be able to help Roxy. Fate forces himself into a half-starvation state. This is the only way he can think of helping Mine. Fate and Mine attack. They attack and get a hit. The Chimera creates a shield that Fate is able to break. Because the shield is broken, the Chimera flies away, and our characters at first do not chase after it because Fate is at his limit with gluttony. Mine doesn't want to give up. She puts Fate onto Sloth and flings him in the air. In the air, Greed transforms to a new version of the scythe. Fate catches up to the Chimera and is trapped. Before the Chimera takes him out, Fate defeats them. When this happens, we get transported to a scene with a scientist and children. These scenes show us the woman in the center was one of the few children standing with experience being performed, or something was happening. They give the Chimera a grave, which I don't know if they should have since Mine argued this was a monster, not human, and I feel like the whole few second scene now makes no sense. Or Fate right now should be like, hey, they were human you lied to me, but he is not. Fate tells Mine if he ever loses control to kill him. She says if that happens, she will do that. She will kill him. Fate tells her he is going to Babylon now. Their adventure together is over since Mine accomplished her goal. Mine will work on rebuilding a village. She tells Fate they will not meet again because she has a feeling Fate will die before then. Greed turns into a shield now, which is happy news in this sad ending. Fate alone arrives to Babylon. The city is surrounded by a wall which has helped keep monsters out. Greed tells Fate as he is walking around the wall, mortal sin weapons cannot be destroyed. This means they cannot die. Fate finds the gate inside. The meat is more expensive than the capital, and the city does look a little more impressive. That's also because it's isolated. There's an announcement made, the new lord has come. Fate thinks it is Roxy and puts his mask on, and it turns out it is in fact Roxy. Which, why would he put his mask on? Does he want Roxy to see him, Fate, and not the other version of him? Or if he wants to hide, then hide behind a building. Roxy doesn't notice Fate in his mask as she waves to the crowd. Episode 8 ends with a woman telling us Roxy will die. And it's really cool now that Roxy and Fate are in the same location, but at the same time, it is a little odd that Fate also doesn't want to be near Roxy, but then he wants to be with her at the same time. Episode 9, we'll learn more about why people want Roxy dead. I mean, it could be the normal thing of like, oh, she's a good noble, she cares about people, that's so lame, like nobles are better, and we don't want her to be one of the nobles kind of thing. Like, the Holy Knights are definitely bad people, and Roxy is a good Holy Knight. There could also be some other reasons, but it's probably just that. If someone does attack Roxy, I'm looking forward to Fate should be defending her. Hopefully he's not off somewhere in a different town, he runs away or he's hiding. I'm hoping Fate now, who sees Roxy, stops wearing his mask and will actually be near her in the background. And thank you for watching my video and listening to it. You can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.